Trail over the next 8 days. He's got rallies, at least 11 of them planned for right now. Hugo Gerns, the editorial director for the Washington Examiner. Hugo, how you doing? I know you're all jacked up for this, so let's try and get, are you or aren't you?
Oh, very jacked up. Yeah, only a week to go. I'm looking forward to it.
More caffeine. I think that's what we need. Listen, we did a little shift, I would say, in our Senate map, okay? On the left, you've got 3 Dems leaning, 19 likely, total 45. For the Republicans, 3 leaning, 5 likely, for a total of 50. Everything in yellow is considered a toss-up, so that's Florida, Indiana, Missouri, Nevada, and Arizona. Great Senate races, very tight in all those races there. What we did, though, we changed Texas from a likely Republican to a lean Republican, and New Jersey from a likely Democrat to a lean Democrat. You look at this map and see what right now for the Senate next week?
I think that those moves that you made were right. Things have tightened again in Texas, where Beto O'Rourke was looking to fade away from the incumbent Senator Ted Cruz, but that's that's within a few points. And then over in New Jersey, I think this is a fascinating one because New Jersey is often regarded by Republicans as a kind of where they always get disappointed. They always think it looks like it's possible and then they fail. But Bob Menendez, Senator Bob Menendez, the incumbent, has a lot of corruption sort of allegations around him. He's been in for a long time, and he's much closer. His challenger is much closer to him than the Democrats would feel comfortable with.
That would be a major upset. I think we would admit that
sure
if that's
would.
the case. Let me look at poll closings, and you tell me what you're looking at early on the night, okay? So here's what we're going to see a week from tonight. Everything that is in yellow at 7 o'clock will close. So that's Indiana, good Senate race there. Down Kentucky, good House race in Lexington. A lot of House races in Virginia, governor's race in Georgia. 7:30, you move into Ohio, West Virginia, good Senate race, couple good House races in North Carolina. Then as we move throughout the night, you see the map fill in at 8 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock, right? All the way out to 11 o'clock where California closes, and several House races are up contested there. Of that right now, early on, what would be an indicator for you, Hugo?
I think that Georgia will be an indicator, the governor's race there. I mean, I think that has been a whole lot closer than I had originally thought. I think actually Florida is going to be a real indicator too. The Senate race there, it's very close. Rick Scott was talking to one of our reporters at the Washington Examiner just yesterday. He predicts that he is going to win that. Now, obviously, he would say that, but he's within 2 points, and his internal polling suggests he's ahead. A lot of Republicans believe that just as in 2016, there's a sort of silent Republican vote, a pro-Trump vote, because those people are sort of been embarrassed by essentially the media hostility towards Trump, not to reveal their feelings. So, they think that they might have a couple of spare points in a lot of these polls.
Okay. All right. Well, last point here. The president has said repeatedly this is a base election. And if you look at the rallies and where he's going, that pretty much reflects his feeling. Go back to 2016. This is how the map looked when he pulled the upset over Hillary Clinton. His last stop is in southeastern Missouri, Cape Girardeau. He won that congressional district by 56 points 2 years ago.
Right.
So he's sticking to his thinking that this is a base election. You get those voters to turn out.
Yeah, it is a base. Midterms are generally about the base, and there's an irony here. President Trump is very much playing to his base. He's going to his base. Red states where Democrats are vulnerable, for example, in Missouri, that's probably going to help the Republicans in the Senate. There's a danger, however, that the things that will help the Republicans in the Senate appealing to the base will actually do some harm to their chances in the House. And I think this is why most people, the money is on the ticket splitting so that the House does flip Democrat, but the Republicans either retain or increase their majority in the Senate.
This thing can do a lot more, as you're going to see in the coming weeks.
Right.
Thank you, Hugo. Good to talk to you. Analysis there in Washington. Talk to you real soon. Thank you.